Bret Kohl. Ding dong. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Hi.
Good. I'm Bret with Radiant Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. So what inspired you to give us a call today?
Right now we have a problem with our furnace. We had somebody who condemned the furnace and said we had a bad heat chamber or something like that. And so I want you to take a look at it and tell me what you think.
So you just want me to take a look at it today, Joe? You don't want me to give you any options?
No. I got to get this thing fixed or get something done, replace it or something like that. So I hope you can get it done, get it fixed for me today. We're freezing in here.
Yeah, I understand. That's no fun. So just to be clear, Joe, what are we trying to accomplish then?
I want to get this thing replaced, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Take a look at it, yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is here, the Binford furnace we got.
Okay, yeah, it looks good. Have you ever, who was the last company that came out to condemn it?
I had Acme out here this morning. They were here this morning, actually.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Not too good, actually.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't mind the fact that the furnace is old, and I know it's gone bad, but I didn't like the service I got right now. I don't really want to talk about it. It's kind of negative, you know.
Well, off the record, Joe, what happened? I don't want to make that same mistake, Joe.
Oh, okay. Well, the guy came out here, and he never completed the tune-up. He just said he started the tune-up, but he threw all the burners in the blower compartment there. And I said, well, aren't you going to put the furnace back together? And he said, no, we can't touch it once we have a crack. We have to condemn it, we have to shut it off, and you have no heat. That's our policy is no heat for people who have cracked heat exchangers.
Wow.
That's a
How
policy.
did you feel about that?
I said well, aren't you a heating guy? Are you supposed to get the heat back on?
Right.
And he said, well, we can't turn it on. I said, what do we got to do? And he said, I got to get my salesman out here. I said, well, when can he get out here? Well, next time is next Tuesday because he's off for he's got a family vacation. He won't be able to do anything next Tuesday. I said, I got to wait till Tuesday with no heat? He goes, well, that's the best we can do. He goes, because he advised me to go to, he said the Motel 6 got a sale this week.
Oh, wow.
Rooms were $89. He said, go there.
Wow.
I didn't really appreciate that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it was just.
Did you call the office?
I tried to, but they said nobody's in the office. They had an answering machine.
What about the owner? Did you reach out to
It
him?
was a joke. I said forget it, and I stopped calling.
Yeah, I think I would too. Joe, let me ask you a question though. Are you going to give him another chance?
No, I'm done with these guys, Bret. I don't need that kind of service. I need to do better than that, you know.
Yeah. Well, before I start, are you sure?
I'm
sure?
done with those guys, 100%. Yeah.
All right.
That's why I go hello, you guys.
Yeah. How did you get a hold of us, Joe?
Well, I actually heard you guys on I think I saw the trucks where the woman was waving to me from the back of the truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah. Sarah?
Sarah's the who
Yeah.
was? Yeah, she seemed like a nice couple.
Absolutely.
You know? Brad and Sarah, I think it was, and seemed like nice people. And I said, well, why not give those guys a try? And so I just saw your truck, and that was it.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to meet your needs today.
Yeah. I saw the truck when I called the office. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So who did you speak with when you called our office?
It was Amanda who I talked over there.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Very cool. Yeah, so what did you think of Amanda?
She was really nice. We talked a little bit. She took my call. She scheduled the opportunity. She's really nice, actually. We talked about our kids, and it was really, really good.
Awesome. That's awesome. Joe, let me ask you something. Do you think I could take this information that you gave me back to Amanda and let her know? She would love to feel appreciated. She's one of those guys.
That's one. Please go ahead and tell her.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sharing that with me, and I'd love to do that.
That's really good. That's really good. Well, you tell her I said hi. That's so nice of you to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so nice. You want a cup of coffee?
I'd love one.
We get you cream sugar or just black?
I'm just black.
Yeah, black is your black one.
Thank you so much.
One thing on your kind of thing you could do is say, so Joe, I mean, are we the only ones working on this, or just me and Acme? Is there anything else? Anybody else you called on this, or where are we at in the process right now? Ask me that kind of thing.
Right. So Joe, just so that I can get a better feel of where we're at, have you got any other bids? Anybody else coming out today?
Well, I did call another company, but just like Acme, I get an answering machine. I didn't answer the phones, so I left a message, but I don't know. I didn't. I'm not sure if I should wait for them or not, type of thing. So this is a really good time right now. You could say something like, "Well, Joe, I mean, listen, we have Amanda at the office, and that takes a lot of resources. But I can give you full disclosure right now. If you're comparing us against somebody who's got an answering machine, they're going to be cheaper than we are. So is that going to eliminate me? Is that going to stop us from doing business today? Because I can tell you right now, we're going to be a higher investment because we don't have answering machines. We have real people.
Right.
Do Hit me with that kind of a thing.
All right. So Joe, just so that we're clear here, the guys with the answering machine,
Uh-huh.
they probably have a lot less resources than we do.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Amanda on my side. I've got someone that's there constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, full disclosure, we are going to be a little bit pricier.
High investment.
Higher investment. Thank you. So if we're at a higher investment, is that going to stop us from? If I find a good solution for you, would you still want to go through with this?
Oh no, I'm not going to hire the other guys. I'm done with those things. I need good service this time. I can't have this. Can I tell you why?
Well, yeah, sure.
Because I have a situation coming over here where my son Wyatt's got asthma. And then this cold, heavy air, triggers asthma attacks. He just had an asthma attack last night. That's how we realized we had no heat. We're like, why is it so cold in here? Julie, my wife said, Julie, she's in the medical industry, so she noticed the coldness. I said, I didn't recognize. I was in my bed, and she's like, yeah, it's cold. And I said, look at 63 degrees. I'm like, oh my God, it's not working. So, and then he had an asthma attack. We had to take him to the hospital and had the EpiPen. If it wasn't for the pen, it might have been fatal. So that's how. So we got to make sure this thing is working right, tip top, top notch for him. You know what I'm saying there for Wyatt.
Yeah. Joe, can I just say something?
What's that?
Thank you so much for sharing that with me, and I know that that's really personal. But you really inspire me. You're a good dad, and I
That's so nice
appreciate.
you said that.
Yeah, I appreciate what you do for your family, looking out for them and their safety, and taking care of the situation.
That's so nice of you to say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for saying those nice things about me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Well, you want to take a look at this and see what you can come up with?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
So what do you got here, Bret? Something nice and easy? We're just going to slide a new one in right there, and same size and everything like that?
Well, no, unfortunately, Joe, it's a lot worse than that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So along with the complete system renovation, I'm also recommending that we do an airflow distribution system as well.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well, what's wrong is you've got a lot of leaks in your ductwork, and that's contributing to Wyatt's asthma.
Ask me, how important is Wyatt's health?
Yeah, how important is Wyatt's health? By
That's
the way?
really important. Why would you say that?
Well,
What would happen if you kept getting more asthma attacks?
Yeah. What would you do if he's kept getting these asthma attacks and it became worse and there was a tragedy?
I don't want that. What do you say? What's the problem here exactly? Tell me, Will, Joe, these drawing fiberglass.
Yeah, well, Joe, you've got leaks in your duct system and you're drawing in fiberglass. That's definitely not helping with this asthma.
I didn't think about that. Well, can you figure something out here to fix this? Is there a way to fix it?
Yeah, good news. I've got 6 different options. It starts with a premium, goes all the way down to the economy.
And the premium incorporates the furnace with the ductwork and things
Yes,
like
sir. Yeah.
that? Oh, wow. So this is more than I thought it was going to be, probably.
Well, what would you guess it would be worth?
Well, hang on, we haven't seen it yet, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know, but it sounds like a lot of money.
yeah.
Like my car.
It's a
right?
high investment, yes.
Well, what is it? What are we talking about? Go ahead, tell me what you got.
All
What's your
right,
first
so
one?
what I've got here is your Premium Plus option. It's a 22 SEER.
No.
It's Joe's Rest Easy complete system enhancement.
You just said that on purpose to screw me.
Yeah.
One more time now. Here we go. What's this top one?
It's the
Platinum Plus.
the Platinum Plus option. Joe's take care of his family and Rest Easy option.
Comfort system.
Comfort system.
Renovation.
Renovation.
Okay, good. Tell me what's included. What do you get?
You've got your variable whisper speed indoor-outdoor with a Wi-Fi communicating thermostat.
Hang on. So those are all 2 different things.
Mhm.
So tell me about the whisper quiet equipment we're doing here first.
You've got the variable whisper quiet indoor-outdoor.
Why are we doing that? Who are we doing that for?
We're doing that for your wife, Julie, because I know that she'd mentioned that it's noisy at night.
Now, what was the main thing I brought to you as the code for this job, though? What was the thing I was really worried about the most?
Wyatt?
Make that first. So,
Yeah.
so Joe, I did this one for him.
Okay.
Because this will be able to get the cleanest air with that variable output. It'll be quiet for him to do good night's sleep, and also be better for the air quality. Hit me with that too.
All right. So the variable speed whisper quiet indoor-outdoor, did this for Wyatt so that it would pull in that clean, crisp air for him to help him with his asthma.
Good. What else does it have?
It's also got the complete air replacement, also again for Wyatt and the family as well, and redesigning that to make sure that we're not getting any more fiberglass introduced into the
That's
home.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
It also comes with a 10-year
Up
maintenance.
there with the Wi-Fi control system.
Okay, you got the Wi-Fi control. It's fully communicating system.
And why'd you do that?
I did that for you, Joe, because you're traveling a lot. You got the comfort of using your phone to help out.
Oh, I can
if
see if it
anything
doesn't
came
work or
up.
something like
Yeah.
that, yeah. Okay.
And then I've got the 10-year maintenance. It covers us coming out, taking care of it, checking everything, making sure everything's working properly. And then we also have the 10-year warranty with that.
Wow.
It covers parts and labor.
It sounds like it's a lot.
Yeah. What would you think that something like that would be worth?
I don't know, how much?
If I was to say 40 grand, what would you say?
I'd faint. Is it 40 grand?
No, Joe, it's not.
How much?
It's actually 36,860.
Oh, God.
What should we do, Joe?
This is unexpected, I gotta tell you that. You know, the most expensive guy we had was like the one at the bottom for 5,400.
Well, wow.
We did have some, I called somebody on the phone, they said 5,400 bucks for both the heating and air conditioning equipment.
Wow. Well, I did customize this for your family, Joe. What should we do?
How do you explain that your prices are so much higher? How come nobody else told me about the ductwork? You're the only one that did that.
Again, I don't sacrifice quality or safety for your family. I looked at the main issue, and I can't speak for others. What should we do?
Do I have to go with that one?
No, Joe, you don't have to. If you want, you can go with any one of those options.
Could you explain that one for $25,993?
That's a good choice. What do you like about that one?
Well, it gives me I can live with 8-year warranty. It sounds like it's really similar to the solution above that, but I think I like that one.
Yeah, what should we do?
Is there any way you can email this to me and I can go ahead and give you a call back later?
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, why don't we just get rid of the top option
Mhm.
and let's just move down the list a little bit.
Okay.
Let's venture down and see what we got there.
No, I like that one for $25,995.
Okay, what should we do?
Well, one of the biggest things I got, will this work get done before Thanksgiving? Because I got my family coming over, you know?
If I said it could, what would happen then?
I think I'd do that, $25,993.
What should we do, Joe?
Can you do anything on the price, like take the $993 off and make it $25,000 even?
Again, Joe, I'm not going to sacrifice any safety or reliability for your family. I'm not going to cut any corners, so I'd have to disqualify myself if you asked me to do that.
No, I don't want to do that. Don't do that.
All right, what should we do?
$25,993, let's just do that one.
Okay. So just to be clear, you don't want to check any of these out down
No, I
here?
don't want the cheaper ones, I want the good one.
All right, so what should we do?
Let's do the good one there.
All right, sounds good. Cash, check, or charge?
Can I use a personal check?
If I said you could, what would happen then?
We just do it then.
Well, let's do it.
All right, man, nice job, Brett.
I see you over there. That's his little bubble there too.